happy Wednesday. I just got done at the hoo-ha doctor. She walked in and I'm like, oh my god, I see your face. Because last year we were still on masks. And she's like, yes. And she goes, I need to come over and high-five you. And I'm like, why? She's so sweet. We're talking about my weight. I've gone down 7 more pounds. And, which takes, okay, wait, let me think here. $130, I don't know how much I'm down now. Let me see. I have to do math. I'll be right back. 131 pounds. Here comes Daddy's getting me a couple tomatoes. But we have to run payroll to the shop. So I'll be back later. Yay. I had my lovely pap today. I hummed through it and the nurse was like, we need to record her humming. This is kind of like my coping mechanism because I find it very uncomfortable. But alright, we're rolling out. Get ready to play in the kitchen. We got these the other day and this onion for $3 for all of that. And we just picked up these tomatoes today. I don't know how much they cost. Dad, how much were the tomatoes today?
I can't remember.
He can't remember. Hang on, I'll be back. I don't know for sure if I'm going to put this in there yet or not. This is what I had in my cupboard, the only tomato product I had in here in the house. I'm going to get these chunked up pretty good size. I'm going to get these two in the skillet first to start frying while I cut up. I don't know how many tomatoes yet. I'm winging it. This is a whole wing it. Wing it, people. I'm winging it. Well, my skillet is falling. I'm going to let this cook down a little bit before I start adding tomatoes and such. So I'm going to cook this down. So now I just sit and wait. Stir, stir, stir. Get ready to put my lid on it so it all stew together. I did put that can of crushed tomatoes in here. I did 3 of the 5 tomatoes. I just put in some more minced garlic powder, and I'm going to stir it up and let it just go at it. Someone has marked their bags with X's. Yeah, okay. Silly. It wasn't me, just so you know. It wasn't me. We're percolating. I'm going to leave the lid off now for a while to get some of the wateriness cooked off. I'm going to go slice up some cucumbers and get some corn cooking in the microwave. Whoops, sorry. There you are, right there. That's a bird one. I might have to turn it down a little bit. It's on, what is it on? 3 of, like, yeah, it's there. Well, there it is. I got us little bowls to put it in because then I got corn. I'm going to have a chicken salad sandwich on a bun, and then Dad will have meat spread on bread. And I cut up a couple cucumbers. So, I'll tell you how that is in a little bit. It's really hot right now. My squash stuff was good. I have way too much of it though, but it's good. I have it on the table with the lid on it. I'm going to put it in the fridge later. Probably put it in some plastic containers. I told Dad I might add some jar of spaghetti sauce to some of it and make like a veggie sauce over spaghetti. But if it doesn't have meat, he's not enthused. He's like, I don't know. Someone's over here. She just ate treats and I gave her food, but she doesn't want her food. Well, when I was in there cooking, she was driving me crazy because she wanted me to come in here. And I'm like, I'm not going in there. Not until I'm done cooking and eating. But now that I'm in here, she's just chilling. What you doing? Good day. But alright, I'll see you probably tomorrow. I don't have any plans of coming back today. So, goodbye. This is what she wanted for the last 2 hours. She's pestering me. And she wants me to lay down, spread out the blanket so she could lay here next to me on the blanket. And as soon as I sat on the edge of my bed, she's watching me, and I lay down. She's right here, waiting for the blanket to be spread out. Yeah, I know. Want to see your tail? There it is. There's your tail. There's your tail. It's still Wednesday evening. I had to show you why she kept pestering me. Did you leave a treat over there? I don't know what that is. Piece of hair? Can't reach it. I think there's a piece of hair there. Okay, goodbye again. We're gonna see if you stay there. You're balanced on top of my container of rice. There was a story I meant to tell you yesterday and I forgot until I saw somebody walk by with a part of the story. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I was gonna tell a story. It's nothing, ooh, but it's cute. I heard, my dad told me that the neighbor Bill, who's 2 houses down to our east, said that the neighbors right between us got a new puppy. They used to have a pit bull that got really old and blind and deaf, and when I would see her in the backyard, I'd wave to her and yell hello, even though I know she couldn't see me or hear me. And she passed away a couple years ago. I don't know when she passed away. And I said, Dad, what kind of dog did they get? Do you know? He goes, I have no idea. Tuesday, when we were getting ready to go to the Amish stores, me and Dad went out. We knew my cousin was coming because she'd called, so we went out to get in the van and get ready. And I see the boy. He's probably about 20 because he works across the street at the grocery store during the summer when he's home from college. I see him out back walking, a little boxer brindle puppy. Cute little turd. I'm like, Dad, that looks like Rocky, who was my Uncle Jeff and Aunt Donna's dog years ago, who was like half human. He was their baby. He was an awesome dog. Rocky was a great dog. And so we were talking about that, and then he starts walking our direction, and Dad rolled down his window. I'm like, hey, I like your puppy. He's so cute. And he came walking up to us, and I'm like, what's his name? Rocky. So now there's a little Rocky next door, and he brought him over to my side and picked him up so I could pet his little head. He's about 8 weeks old. He's just a little guy. He's learning how to walk on a leash. He'll walk him over to the store. He'll pick him up, carry him across the street, and walk him up to the store because some of the employees like to come out and see him when they're on break, and he takes him in the back. He goes, yeah, the guys at the store really like him. He is really cute. So I thought it was really cool that me and Dad's having this conversation about Rocky, and then out comes over Rocky, and the kid thought it was cool too. He goes, that's sweet. So now I'll be seeing a puppy every once in a while. He came walking in front of the house. He was going over to the store today, and he's doing really good on a leash for being a little guy like that. So cute. So cute. So I was glad the timing turned out nice that day where I got to see the new puppy. You know I like the critters. But okay. I'm going to go now. I got to go do the bill bucket for Dad. I got to get his bills out and write out checks or pay. I got to see what I got to pay. That's what I got to do. Happy Friday. Did I film yesterday? Well, yeah, I remember telling you the story about the boxer neighbor dog. I don't think I filmed much, but, my cheek is really red today. This is the side I have problems with. I think somebody asked me one time why my thing is red. We haven't ever figured it out. We think it's a flare-up from some kind of autoimmune problem I have, but it's not. I've gone to a dermatologist. It's not something that would help. I went to an ears, nose, and throat doctor who took a scan inside of my head. Nothing that they can see. I've been tested for several autoimmune diseases, but there are so many. So sometimes I have a red cheek. Dad and his niece went up to go see Dad's sister, my Aunt Jenny. She lives about an hour and a half away. She lives in a facility out by Grand Rapids, Michigan. So they were going to go see her. And I am futzing around with my bookshelves because my goal today, I don't know how much of this goal is going to happen. This cupboard here, these are a bunch of books I want to take out of here and get on my bookshelf and rearrange some stuff. Then this is half kitty stuff, half like medical things, vitamins and stuff. I need to go through this. And then that tote I want to get down. I think there's craft stuff in there, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a little bitty sloth. And Groot and Rocket. So, I just brought a couple bags here. I'm going to try to get these books out and over there. And I just got me some Pledge and a rag to wipe dust because back in that corner where the bookshelf is, it's dusty. And the cat is, I just brought in something. She sniffs. Anything new, she's got to sniff it out. But okay, let's see how it goes. Here's where I'm at. Got this shelf cleaned. Got this shelf dusted. I just put my Narnia up there. This is my shelf that has, these are really cool pop-up books. My Harry Potter books. Them are Lord of the Rings, and then it's Chronicles of Narnia, and then back in there is the set from True Blood, the one who did the story of True Blood. I gotta flip my Narnias because they're upside down, and that kind of thing would have bothered me. So I'm gonna try to put some more books here. I'm going to move Piggy over to here, and then put that in a container. Then I'll have room here, and then I got room here. I haven't dusted on this side yet because I put these books. They were here, and I put them down here to fill up this shelf, and then that gives me a spot here. These two I painted in ceramics along with my pig. All three of these I painted. But okay. I got books here. We're working. Okay, here's how we're doing. That's a 2-set called Book of Secrets, Book of Answers. And then I stacked them this way. Narnia. She is really mad that I have stuff torn up in here. Lord of the Rings, and then Judy Blume. Got a set of Judy Blume down there. And then I put these books I had in my cupboard over there. Here, these are all the ones I have read, and these are the ones I need to read. And I got a stack of comic books I'm gonna put in here too. I don't like him there. I might put him back in the corner where he was before. I'm still figuring it all out. I have to arrange a few things. Luckily, I do have an empty tote if I need to store some stuff away. And I have to just put up with an angry cat. Well, this is about as good as it's gonna get. I still have a little room there. I have to put my one big craft tote back up where I had it, but that's okay. I have nothing on the shelf. This was pretty much still an empty tote. This is Kitty's carrier. I put in a bag so it doesn't get dirty. Yeah. See that gravel there? That's from the Mediterranean Ocean, or Mediterranean Sea. Man, Stacy, don't sound like an idiot. When I was in Italy, I went and gathered that and put it in a bottle, an empty bottle. All right, now I gotta deal with this side. Okay, got the craft tote back up in there. Good old craft tote. Here is stuff I ordered from My Mermaid Treasure. Got some candles, my shampoos and stuff, so I know where to come, or I can get them, because the bathroom cabinet used to be straightened out, and then now it's just a havoc. So I have my stuff right here. And then I put the little soaps and stuff in my Hellfire bag box. And then here, this side is Kitty's, and then this side is mine. This is kind of more health stuff. My weights that I work out my arms with. My, if I have to get sick to my stomach bags. Extra digestive gummies, and my TENS unit, and COVID tests, and tooth pickers. That's all on this side. And this side is treats and her little wet food envelopes and all that. So I am done. Oh, and I'm gonna sit that backpack, my Star Wars backpack, right here until I take it out to the van, because I have it fitted perfectly to go in the back of the wheelchair when we're out in the world. Okay, I'm done. I lied, I'm back. I hung up Grogu on the bottom of my mirror. It was a piece of art I had in my cupboard. Hello! Okay, now I'm done. It feels so good to be in the recliner. Here's my lunch/treat. Fruit. The last of my cantaloupe, the last of my blueberries, my last 2 peaches. I put a few pieces of watermelon on. Dad cut their watermelon that we got when we were at Rentown. It's an Amish grocery store the other day. When we walked in, they just had like a crate of small cantaloupes. We're looking around, and I saw, they put another like big, those big things they bring in a little, I don't know. It's not called a crate. It's called a, I don't know. I'm going to call it a crate just because I don't have the words. But I walked up there, and there was another one, and it had these big, dark green watermelon in it. And one of the Amish ladies who worked there is like, oh, these came in. I'm going to have to put one in the cooler for myself. I'm like, are these good? She goes, yeah, they come from a farmer that we work with down in Rochester, Indiana. And I always get one or two when they come in because I really like them. So then I went to go hunt Dad out, and I'm like, I think we're going to have to get a watermelon. So we go back up, and the guy had brought another big crate, a bigger cantaloupe, to sit next to the watermelon. And I'm like, I think I'm going to get one of the dark green ones. He goes, oh, those are such good watermelons. I said, I'm going to let you pick one for me. And he thunked around and felt on them. He goes, this one. So he chose ours. And after he chose ours and we walked away, I didn't know he chose a cantaloupe for my cousin Barb. And she said that cantaloupe was so good. So last night we finally cut the watermelon. And let's try it. It is a really good watermelon. Dad had a bowl of it last night, and he said it's one of the better ones he's had in a while. I feel like I'm going to cough on you. Hang on. I think I'm done. Just had to open up my bottle of water and take a little swiggy swig. Katie went down to the basement, and she just came back in. She's even more mad now than she was when she went out. She just comes in so mad. Meow, meow, meow. I'm like, I try to give you everything you need. You have water, you have your litter box, you have food. What more do you want? So I said, you can go to bed now, because I had crap all over her. She couldn't get on the bed earlier. Well, she could, but it was just a mess. And everything's back to normal in there now. So she hasn't come back out here and meowed at me, so she must realize that the tornado is over in the bedroom. She gets agitated when I tear things apart. She don't like it at all. But alright. I guess I need to put my clips together from the last, what is today, Friday? So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday? I don't even know what I filmed. It just kind of goes out of my memory after it happens. Yeah. I got to get something out of the freezer to thaw. Some Easter time when I bought that extra thing of sweet and sour cabbage from the Polish ladies. I need to thaw it out because tomorrow I'm going to have that with some takeaway dinners I'm planning on getting. You'll probably see tomorrow because I'll probably film because you know how I roll. Now, I gotta turn on. The only thing on the DVR I have right now, earlier I did watch a Christmas movie. This morning, I did work, sat here, watched a Christmas in July, watched a Christmas movie, and then I went and worked in my room. But all I have on there is one movie, which is Good Will Hunting. I recorded a few weeks ago because I haven't seen it in a long time. And like 5 or 6 episodes of The Good Doctor. Maybe I'll work my way through some of The Good Doctor. Alright, this might be the end. It might not. Who the heck knows?